Hi crafters, it's Karen. I just spent the last 3 weeks cleaning out my scrapbook room. I must have like 5 or 6 bags of things that I pulled out of here, things that I know I won't use. You know, through the years our styles change and our tastes change, and it was time to get rid of the things that I know I won't use. So they've been set aside. Maybe I'll sell them, but I have a couple of girlfriends who are going to be going through those bags. So anyway, I did a lot of reorganizing in my room, and it took a long time, but I'm finally at a place where I can start creating again. So I wanted to give an updated room tour. I'm sorry if this is going to be shaky because I am holding the camera with my right arm, but yes, I wanted to try to do this. I told Marcy, Fleckold M, that I would do this, so I thought I would share. I have a very small space. It's probably like 8 by 8, so I had to get creative in some ways with some of my storage. So maybe something you see here might help you in your small space. So right now I'm standing at the back of my room, right up against the door, and you're obviously staring at my desk. So I'll give you an overview. That's my desk and my stamp shelf, and I have cabinets that go across. I didn't go through the things that were on top of my cabinet yet, but I came to a place where I can start creating again, so I'm going to do that before I tackle those things. So let me start to my immediate left, and I'm so sorry about the shaky camera, but on my left is this big wall storage or paper storage, and my husband bought this for me years ago. A girlfriend of mine owned a scrapbook store, and she was closing the store, so she sold us this huge paper unit. It originally held Basel cardstock, and she sold us this unit along with 2 big boxes of paper, so which I still have. But yes, so this is perfect. Over here on the left is my cardstock that I loosely sorted it by color. And then on the bottom is my Prima A4 pads, 8.5 by 11 pads, and some chipboard and things there. So yes, and then on top I have all these decorative boxes are new. When Michael's, they were on sale for half off at Michael's, so I picked up quite a few because I knew that there were some things I wanted to store. For example, you know, I have a shoebox full of washi tape and Prima resin pieces, lace and doilies in one of them, packaged flowers, ephemera, just things like that. So, but nothing too heavy where I couldn't get these boxes down by myself. And then I have my little sewing machine back there, which I'm going to pull it to the front because I really want to start using it more. And in that shoebox is Tim Holtz medals and different things like that. When you come down here, see this, there's the door to my room, and on the door is, well, you could see I put a couple of those spring rods up and put some ribbon and trim, which there's a lot of empty rows, but I need Joe to help me fill that to take the spring rods down. It's kind of hard. And then I have this that I had picked up from Target years ago, and in the bottom I keep my heavy pound 110-pound cardstock in cream and black. And there's my Tim Holtz goodies, my you know, like the stickers and journaling tags and rub-ons. And in the top is other rub-ons of all different companies. And there's my Tim Holtz apron that Michelle, she's Michelle, I forgot your YouTube name offhand. But anyway, she had sent me the Tim Holtz apron, which I just love, so it hangs there. And then right here is a pegboard that my husband had put up. So the only thing that is organized here is the top is smaller alphabets and bling there. Everything else is just hanging by size of where I put my hooks, basically. More than anything. It's not organized by, like, you know, theme or company or anything like that. But, so that's that. In this suitcase here, those are all my Prima dolls and my Prima tag books. So they all fit in there, which is nice. As time goes on and more dolls become available, I might need a bigger suitcase. But for right now, they all fit in that suitcase, which is nice. I'm really sorry about the shakiness, but I wanted to share this with you. That peach basket up there is empty, but I got it at the Target $3 bin, and it's really lightweight, really sweet, perfect size for all kinds of things, and I know it's going to come in handy at some point, so I just propped it up there. Then I have this other smaller unit that I'd gotten years and years ago. At the top are some items from friends, and Leanne from Lovely Scrappin' sent me that tag there, and my friend Lucy created the pin cushion. I created the little easel thing, and then more ribbon, and I decided to put some mixed media items there because if it's not out, I'll forget to use it. So some things really need to be within sight for me because I will forget to use it. In this drawer is all kinds of bling and pearls. And then in this one is baker's twine and other kinds of twines. So in that one. And then if you go down, these peach bins I had picked up in a couple of different sizes at Hobby Lobby, and right now this one's holding some 6x6 papers, and they just fit perfectly where I could just flip through them, and so it's a really great size. So that's what I have in there. The top drawer, then I have this little unit, and the top drawer has you know, little embellishments for altering things. And then this one has different odds and ends for mixed media and altering things. And then I have another little unit filled with chipboard pieces, another one filled with bling, you know, bling trim. A lot of things that people had sent me. And over here is a big basket filled with lace and trim from the stores, like mostly Hobby Lobby. So they're all in that basket. And some cardboard, you know, for projects or whatever. And then I have this Walmart, or not, I'm sorry, not Walmart, but Michael's storage system, and it's not the best thing, but it does serve a great, you know, purpose for me as far as storage. So in the top, I'm keeping like my Prima watercolor pencils and watercolor paper and miniature manila folders from Seven Gypsies. See, they kind of comes off the track. And then I'm keeping other goodies and some racked goodies in here. These are all stamps I have gone through, but I'm keeping most of these because, you know, I just love them all. So these are red rubber stamps. Just all kinds of great images and things. Another drawer of some washi tape that I'm keeping out and other embellishments that have been sent to me that I want to make sure that I am using. A couple of drawers of some old Prima that I should probably incorporate in a giveaway or something because I haven't been using it. Maybe I will now that I've cleaned and sorted. And then just more items. Here's some bloom trim and seam binding in this one. Laces that have been sent to me that I want to make sure and use up, and some overflow of Tim Holtz items. And then there's this storage system here. So the top two, more ribbon. That's crazy. But there you go. And then the bottom is punches. So now we come to my desk, and I'll just show you while I'm down here. And the first drawer is some punches. I got rid of just a couple of punches. I consider these tools, so I'm keeping, you know, I'm keeping things that are tools like punches and dies, because you know, they were the greatest investment, you know. And more punches. Yes. I hope someday to have a room large enough where I can actually store them on a wall or a rack or something. So, on my desk, this is my desk now. On my desk is this spin storage unit that I got years ago, and I mean like 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. It's a spinning craft rack that Joe had gotten me at Walmart, and it's just the greatest little thing. These little bins come out, and they're all like 6 by 6, so it stores quite a bit. So I cleaned this all out. I'll show you what I keep in here. This is my adhesive, you know, like my score tape and that type of thing. And this one is dimensional tape and dimensional dots. This is my is it Perfect Pearls? Yeah, Perfect Pearls, and my Lindy Stamping Magicals. And then this is some of my silks and some embossing powders. On the bottom, there, the next one, this is where I'm keeping my acrylic blocks for stamping. More embossing powder. These are the Prima chalk edgers that I do have, so I'm keeping them in the little bowl here. And then these, I forgot what you call these, but these are like little watercolor pods. I know Shimmers sells some that are called Inklings, but these are from a different company, and I've had them for years, and you just add water on your paintbrush and go with it. Some are shimmered, some aren't. They're just really cool. And I'm sorry, I don't know the company, you know, that puts them out. I've had them for years. More embossing powder, distress paint, and glitter glue, you know, the cheaper stuff from Joann's and junk. Down here I'm keeping, I'm sorry for the lighting, I'm keeping alcohol ink and distress stain from Tim Holtz. These are my liquid pearls, which these are, I love using these when I remember to use them, so I'm hoping now that everything's cleaned out that I'll reach for these more. And these are the similar kind of item from Viva. All of my stickles. And it's a sin how many had dried up that I had to pitch because, you know, they were all just sitting there. Tags and things for ATCs and things like that. A little bit of ephemera in that one. So here's my desk. I used to have a green thing like similar to this that I had gotten at Michael's, but I switched it out for this white one that I had purchased because I think it's prettier. So it holds my adhesive, wet adhesive, and, you know, a little bit of these sprays here, some more adhesive and tags. And then I had this stamp rail that Joe had built when he first built the room. I had asked for a stamp rail, which I love this thing, so I've rotated some stamps out. I need to finish doing that so that, you know, I'll make use of all of my stamps. So I try to rotate those out. I'll go through the cabinet here that I did go through it real quick. So this here is another storage bin from Hobby Lobby, and it's great because I could just pull it out. It's holding all of my score tape and adhesive like that. And you can see I'm keeping, you know, ATG tape and all of that. That red bin is from the Dollar Tree, and it's holding some 8x8 chipboard and 6x6 chipboard, and some journals that could be altered, and some glue, extra glue that I have. Apparently I'm afraid of running out of glue. And then let me go down underneath my desk. This is the second time I've done this, and you know, I forgot to share places like underneath my desk. The lighting isn't real good, but I have a basket of punches, and these are mostly the Martha Stewart punches, and then some more border punches down there. And these are my boxes of beads and charms and whatnot, which they need to be sorted and everything else, but that's what those are. And my Martha Stewart scoreboard, and look, I have the envelope punch board. I've yet to even open it, so that's craziness, but there you go. And then this pulls out because this was a computer desk, so I even got a new chair. Not new, I traded with our neighbor, our friends next door. I gave them my big brown office chair, and now I got a smaller chair that fits the space better. And then see, my counter goes across this wall. I'm trying so hard not to get this too shaky. I hope it's working. And then it goes across this wall that's on the right hand side. So so I redid, you know, I reorganized my carousel, of course, and I'm keeping paint brushes. I may have to find a new way to keep these pit pens, because I'm not sure if they need to be stored like this horizontally. So we'll see. But there you go. In this, it's a sin how much paint I ended up getting rid of because it had dried up, because I had forgotten that I had it. Because I just had too much, and it was just, like I said, it was a sin. But anyway, up here are some older stamp sets that I really don't want to get rid of because they're still very cool. And here's a bin from the Dollar Tree, and this is great because I could just pull it out, and these are mixed media, you know, textures and stuff like that. And in this one is glitter. If you could see that there, sorry, it's really heavy to take with one hand. But, and then I have some of this, some more smaller stamp sets there. And then I have this Lazy Susan filled with paint of colors that I will use. Some texture mediums with my metallic paints back there. And then on this Lazy Susan I have my Mod Podge and other gel mediums and modeling paste and chalk paint. So I love these Lazy Susans because I can see, you know, if I don't see it I won't use it, which is what happened with a lot of paint. So there's that. On this cabinet I had Joe put some magnetic strips down. So this is where I'm keeping most of my Spellbinders dies. This way I can see them. So if I see them, I'm going to use them. And so it works out really, really great. I have a couple more sets, so I'm thinking he needs to put some more magnets somewhere. Maybe another couple of strips there. Anyway, that's what that is. And then I have these two corner shelves that are very sturdy. And they held jars and jars of embellishments, but I got rid of a lot of them because they were older embellishments and just not my style anymore. A lot of things that I won't use, so they went next door to the thrift store. And now I'm keeping, you know, several things, you know, petaled flowers and clips and those old keys for different things, wooden embellishments, bottle caps and wood veneers and a big huge jar of doodads, because people are always sending me doodads, so I love that. I have a big old jar of doodads. Gold buttons. This is a can that Lydia had altered for me, and I just love it. I know it's Christmas themed, but I think it's so pretty, so I'm keeping my taller paintbrushes in it. This is another one of the baskets from Hobby Lobby, and this is most of my Prima 6x6. I know it's horrible. Yes, most of my Prima. And then a couple of these Martha Stewart punches that I don't want to forget that I have, so I left them out. The top drawer, there's some 6x6s in the back, but and then these are coordinating embellishments and just other types of embellishments that I've created and stuff. This is the most unorganized drawer. And then this second drawer is Prima embellishments and goodies in there. And then I have this rack type deal that I'd gotten at Hobby Lobby quite a while ago, so it holds my wooden stamps. And if I had a larger room, I'd have stamp rails all around my room so that I wouldn't have to dig for wooden stamps, because I do like wooden stamps. But anyway, so that's that. In this little thing that I picked up the other day at Target, it's holding my you know, these sponge refill things for the Tim Holtz tools. So that's what's in there. There's my shelf with my stereo. There's the pin cushion that Lydia had created for me with gobs and gobs of pins. My little name sign. And then this is a new unit, this pencil, you know, marker unit that I got at Michael's. And the bottom two are just filled with odds and end things like the magnets and stuff. And in here are sequins and these types of stamps. So I need to find a better way to keep my sequins. These two bins are mostly charms. And then these are all my distress markers that I have. And then by color. And then I did also my gel pens and my different types of pens also by color. And then these are my Spectrum Noirs. This bin Joe had gotten me for Christmas, and you know, it has the smaller bins inside, so that's where I keep my Diamond Dies cuts and my some ephemera from different collections and things like that. This is a bin from the dollar spot at Target, and it's holding my Prisma pencils and a couple of containers that I could store my sequins in once I switch them over, and micro beads, and baby wipes for stamp sets and stuff. And then I have this unit here. I did a video when I purchased this at Michael's. It's really sweet. It holds all of my sprays and holds them quite nicely. As a matter of fact, if I had a larger room, I probably would have gotten 2 of them. And I probably could have filled up 2 of them too. But on top is some more things for mixed media, some of my shimmers and different things like that. And behind that is a magnetic board there that Joe had put up for me at one time, that I was putting some of my magnetic Sizzix up, but it didn't work real well, so we took it. I didn't take it down, but I'm just not using it. And then up on top there is flowers, buttons, handmade flowers, mostly handmade flowers. And then Lydia had created that for me as well. Lydia's I Triple Dog Dare You. She's very creative. Hi, girly. There's my scissor, my Big Shot. And then underneath here, this pulls out. That's where I keep my, you know, what do you call that? Trimmer. My trimmers are here. And then this, Joe bought me a new one of these things. So I have my embellishments. There's a few collections here. My Bow Bunny And these are mostly Brad's by collection. And these bins I purchased at the dollar store, and they're in pink, really cute. Back there, this one is stuff for me to scrapbook my wedding. There's a collection called the Flea Market Collection in that other one. And then the rest are empty. So, you know, those empty memory keepers. So that's what's back there. Anyway, more embellishments, random type embellishments here. And longer ones that don't really fit anyplace else here. And then on the bottom I'm keeping a couple of collections, but mostly fibers and trims that really don't have another home. And they're lightweight. You know, you can't put a lot of weight inside these types of systems. Here's a bin. I'm keeping my 8x8s of October Afternoon in here. And other 8x8 albums. And then my sets like this, my canvas and burlap album sets in there. And then pictures and more lace and trim. You know, extra lace and trim, you know. I just have too much. And then I have this bin here, and it's from Hobby Lobby. And this holds 12 by 12 paper. So this is great. I put some collections in it that I want to use and try to use up or get through, you know. And I rotate these around. Because outside of my room are two large but storage units that usually they hold tools and things. Well, I'm keeping some more 12 by 12 pads and my alterable items and my Sizzix dies out there. So, yeah, so these are some that I've brought in that I want to, you know, start using. And these are just flowers that I need to put away from a project. So, so that's what that is. And then I have this storage bin here. I'm sorry, this is, I don't want to go to a part 2 if I can help it. I'd rather just make this a longer video. But I'm hoping y'all aren't bored. So anyway, here's another smaller bin. And this holds my chipboard albums and Tim Holtz grunge paper and different things like that. This holds my doilies and different baggies and glassine bags and different things like that. And this one holds my glue sticks and my see-through bags and different types of envelopes and things like that. And then this is a cabinet system that Joe had put in. He had gotten this when he did some demolition work for a hospital. So this is a very sturdy cabinet. It was in a hospital. So just real quick, this is where I keep, you know, leftover. This is a bin from the Dollar Tree. Really cute. So I just, you know, my envelopes and paper bags and my leftover, not leftover, but extra glue sticks. These are a stamp binder system and different alterable books and things like that. And down here, this is my gelatos. And these are my diamond dies inside those, you know, little art bin type deals. And then here's another bin from Target that holds some more chipboard and some Valentine embellishments. So I did go through that cabinet. So there's that. And then so on the top of this cabinet I have my laminator thing and my Distress It All, which there's no room in this particular scrapbook room for it. When I inherit one of the bedrooms I'll be able to use it more. My Cuttlebug. These are some dies, Spellbinder dies. Inside that bin is more holiday, seasonal type things inside that bin. This bin is my mixed media. I need 2 hands to pull it down, so I'm not going to try to pull it down. But paint brushes and palettes and different things like that. This is my stencils, and I got this at Target as well. This is different types of envelopes, more napkins and glassine bags, different things like that. And then books for inspiration on the far side there. And then here is a bin from the Dollar Tree. And these are the laces and trims that I'm keeping out. And when I get through all this, then I'll bring some down from the box on, you know, on the other side of the room. These are packaged flowers, Prima and Recollections. And these are some stamps, both mixed media and otherwise, that I can flip through. This is another one of those bins from Hobby Lobby. I'm keeping my burlap and corrugated paper pads. My 8x8 from Graphic 45. And back there are some of the Prima 8.5x11, what do you call that, A4 pads. There is my Cricut Expressions, and I didn't want to block it in too much. I could, you know, move these two bins of 6x6s and pull it out if I wanted to. I've made it so that, you know, I could just move these baskets if I want to use that, but I haven't used it in a while. So, and then some taller Sizzix dies. So that's that. Oh, and this basket is some of the Dollar Spot, or not Dollar Spot, you know what I mean, the $2 spot at Michael's, those types of flowers. I love these. They're such a great deal, and they come out in the greatest colors and patterns and prints. I go bananas. So there's that. And then I have another one of these, and this is mostly stamps. Excuse me. This is mostly stamps in this one, except for a couple of drawers. On the top I have another bin of seam binding and some larger trims like burlap and this types of thing, and canvas trims, larger spools of stuff here. And then this is my mixed media stamps, image stamps, stamps for cards type deal. These are all the smaller stamp sets, whether they're from Joann's or Prima, but the smaller little sets that we love to use. Just all stamps. And they are separated and organized, you know, in my mind. You know, like these are Graphic 45 in my mind's eye. That type of thing. See, these aren't the best as far as sturdiness. But then when you get to the bottom, I'm keeping some other little mini albums, canvas mini albums, and some more odd shaped odds and ends. And then I have this little rack here. On the top I'm keeping some larger stamp blocks that I really love, and all of my Prima Bloom sprays. There's some more flowers and trims from the $2 bins at Michael's and those types of things. Things that I'm more likely to grab right away, you know, that I want more at my fingertips. You know, I don't want these to be in a cabinet because I will forget that I have them. You know, I mean, just crazy. So that's why I like to keep them out like that. If I see them, I'm more apt to use them. So there's that. And then on the side of this unit here is another pegboard. So on the top are thickers. The two are thickers. And then the rest are just, like I said, by size. Not really by manufacture so much. But, you know, like this size sticker sets from like Hobby Lobby and October Afternoon, and these are more of the longer type sticker or embellishment sets. But then when you get down here, I'm keeping, you know, these ephemera, you know, packs where they have different bits and pieces and die cuts. And then down here are my odd shaped, if you could see that, embellishments. These are some wooden embellishments that I need to remember to use in my mixed media. And then I have a couple boxes of the corrugated cards from Michael's. So there's that. I do have, I'm so sorry for the shaking. I do have this shelf that goes across this back wall that I've put projects that I've completed or projects that somebody has completed for me. And I have a few more things that I want to put up there. But yes, that's what I store up there. And see that hole there? I'm going to try this and see if it doesn't work. But it's air conditioning in here. Even though I'm in the garage, my small room does have air conditioning. So Joe had to put a little hole there for the air return. And on the other side there is my kitchen. So anyway, that's how Shadow, my cat, comes in to see me and sit with me when I'm scrapbooking. So I'm going to get her treats and call her. I've done this once before, years ago, in a video, and she came right away. So let's see if she doesn't come this time for you. I'm going to have to call her, so it might be loud. But let me see if she doesn't come for you, because it's super cute. Shadow, treat! Come on! Shadow! See, I'm shaking her treats. Shadow, treat! Sorry, I'm being loud. Come on! Aww. I really wanted her to come. It's so cute when she comes in here. Hold on. Whoops, I just got cat treats all over the floor. Shadow, come on! Treat! Come on! Shadow! Aw, as soon as I turn off the camera, she's going to come running in here. But anyway, that's how she comes in. And she just comes in through there and jumps on the shelf. And that's why I need to keep part of that shelf clear, because if I don't, she's just going to have something to knock over. So I'm going to try this one more time. Shadow, come on! Come on, treat! Oh well, I'll have to catch her another time. I'm sorry. But it's super cute when she comes running in here like that. So, yes, this is my newly organized scrapbook room. So I'm hoping it will be more user-friendly than what it was, for sure. And, you know, will help with my mojo, for heaven's sakes. So thank you all for watching, and I'm sorry it took so long, but yeah, I wanted to share my space. So thank you, and I'll see you soon.